Hi, welcome to the more 5-minute St. Louis real estate market update for December 2014. If you'll give me about 5 minutes of your time, I'll bring you up to date on what's happening in the St. Louis real estate market. First, let's look at some market data for the overall St. Louis MSA area, which includes 9 counties on the Missouri side of the river, as well as 8 counties on the Illinois side of the Mississippi. A couple of the key stats here I want to point out. As you can see that there's been 44% of the properties have had a price decrease that are on the market. Also, in the past week, there were 575 new listings that hit the market and 985 that were absorbed or left the market. So we already have a low inventory, but this past week we had significantly more listings leave the market than enter the market. Given the time of year, that's not that surprising. And finally, our market action index for the St. Louis metro area as a whole just so happens to be a perfectly balanced 30, which means it doesn't favor buyers or sellers. And speaking of that, here's our market action index for the 5 key counties or core counties that make up the bulk of the Missouri St. Louis real estate market, or the Missouri side of the MSA. That is St. Louis County, St. Charles County, St. Louis City, Jefferson County, and Franklin County. I've drawn a red line there at 30 for our market action index. Again, 30 would be a balanced market that's not favoring buyers or sellers. As it goes above that, it becomes a seller's market favoring the sellers. Below that, it's a buyer's market favoring buyers. And you can see at the very top, the black line is St. Louis County. St. Louis County has the strongest sellers market. The green line, which represents St. Charles County, you can see from a year ago, it moved from the 3rd strongest county to now has just eked out over the orange line, which is the city of St. Louis, for the 2nd strongest sellers market, and then the city of St. Louis. And then Jefferson County, the yellow line, and Franklin County, the blue line, are both buyers markets, as shown there. Price per foot over the last year, this is the best way to really judge home prices, is to look at the price per foot. And again, this is by county. Now, we can drill this down by neighborhood for you, by subdivision or whatever, but this is kind of a bigger picture look. And again, the same colors represent the same counties on the lines there. You can see St. Charles County, the green line, has the highest price per foot. And it's been pretty stable the last year. St. Louis County is the black line, has 2nd highest price per foot. You can see it's risen. And basically, if we kind of scan down through here, the orange line, the city of St. Louis, that's seen the largest amount of appreciation in price per foot over the past year. It's been up about 4.6%. St. Louis County is not too far behind, but we can see there's been a pretty good price recovery in St. Louis City. Now, speaking of those sellers markets, what are the hottest sellers markets in St. Louis right now? At the top of the list is Baldwin. A couple of these, the 63021 zip of Baldwin has been on the top of the list quite frequently, as has the Baldwin 63011 zip area. That's down about 10 right now. Valley Park's been up near the top for a lot of it. So a lot of the same markets are continuing to be strong sellers markets. At the other end of the spectrum, strong buyers markets. St. Albans has had the top of the list covered there for a while with a 22, and then a lot of other outlying areas, as well as a few zip code areas in the city of St. Louis, you can see there, have also made the buyer's market list. Okay, some MLS data. This is for, again, that 5-county core market. Just some highlights of what's going on in the multi-list. We can see what I've shown here is the active listings year-to-date, which year-to-date's almost over, or almost to the end of the year, but year-to-date this year versus last year, down about 2.5% on active listings. Active listings, everything's for sale. On the pending listings I'm showing now, so just the number of pending sales we've had, means they haven't closed yet, but they're under contract. That's running down about 6%, 6.1% to be exact, from last year. The blue bars there, closed sales, is running down about 8.8% from last year. So we're going to have a slower sales year for 2014 than we saw in 2013. That's very, very clear. On the good note, or the positive note, the average sold price of homes has increased about 7%. Now, this is an average, not quite as good as a median, but that shows the average home prices that sold were up about 7%. Taking kind of a big picture look here, or a long-term look, here's the 10-year price trend for that 5-county area. The blue line represents the median list price, the green line median sold price. Median sold prices has increased about 5.7% over the past 10 years. Not a lot of appreciation, but again, this is the 5-county area. When I drill down a little bit and look at just 3 counties, the biggest markets, St. Louis County, St. Charles County, and the city of St. Louis, we can see sold prices have actually increased about 9.2% over 10 years. So it's still very much lower than the historic norm of about 3 to 3.5 or 3.6% a year. But we had that real big decline after the bubble burst. So at least it's on a positive note. Okay, and don't forget, when you're searching for homes for sale, search St. Louis's best home search site and most popular, stlouisrealestatesearch.com, stlouisrealestatesearch.com. This is where only active listings are shown. Unlike Zillow and Trulia and Realtor.com and a lot of other sites, we do not show homes that already have contracts on them. Why waste your time or tease you? Also, always remember you can call us at any time at 314-414-6000, 314-414-6000, or visit us at stlre.com. If you'd like to know your home's value and find out in under a minute, we've got one of the area's most accurate online property valuation sites, and you can go to stlouishouseprices.com. It's free. Go to stlouishouseprices.com, check the value of your property or any property in the United States for that matter in under a minute. Also, we have St. Louis's favorite open house site, stlouisopenhouses.com, stlouisopenhouses.com. You can go there and find all the open houses for the weekend. Makes it easy to plan your house hunting over the weekend. There's a few legal disclaimers to keep the the lawyers happy. And also, finally, just want to close with another great resource I'd suggest for you. Don't buy from thelistingagent.com. Don't buy from thelistingagent.com. This is why, if you're a buyer out there, you do want to have professional representation like what we offer, which is at no cost to you. You want to be represented by a buyer's agent, and you don't want to be buying directly from the listing agent. It's a big fallacy out there. A lot of people think that's the best way to go, and if you go to don'tbuyfromthelistingagent.com, we'll fill you in on why you don't want to do that. Okay, thank you for your time, and until next month, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, God bless you. See you next month.